Good morning. Today is Saturday, January 31st, last day of the month, and it's snowing again, snowing heavily. So beautiful Christmassy feeling. And I started this video with an unboxing video, which I always wanted to make. I love those. And what I unboxed was a trail cam, because there is a lot of wildlife out here. And it's difficult, or it was difficult for me to film them at night, using my phone as a camera, having two lights on my head, holding a pole to ward off dangerous animals, even having bear spray in my pocket. And then by the time I spotted an animal, I would get my camera out and then it was already gone. And also, I could see it with, myself, my naked eye, with some a bit of light. I could see the animal right there. And as soon as I took out my camera, it was either gone or the footage was just pitch black. So for a while, I was on the lookout for different apps that I could use to turn my phone into a night camera. Back in the day, 25 years ago, we had these old, film cameras, and they had a button for night vision, and the quality was pretty good, but that was back in analog days, and I haven't found something like that in the digital age. So so after talking to some people, and I met a guy, a really cool British dude who knows a lot about farming and hunting. He told me about this camera. It's a trail camera, and I got it. It came from England. The thing was that it said it was supposed to arrive in March, and I just couldn't wait until March, and I wanted that instant gratification. I needed patience, a virtue of which I have very little. So I bought another one. So I'm gonna save you the unboxing video, but this is a very similar camera. The only difference is the batteries. The green one just takes a lot of normal batteries, and this one has some obscure 1865 whatnot sized batteries that you can only get at certain places. So yesterday I went to Yodobashi Camera, which is this big empire of electronic goods. It's a terrifying place. It just raises my blood pressure and anxiety to extreme levels. So usually if I have to go there, I just know, okay, I need to go in and out, I need to get this thing, and I go in and I go out. I don't want to spend any more time at that place. But yesterday I went to get this specific camera, specific batteries, and they didn't know if they had it, so I had to wait there, listening to the tunes, slightly going crazy. But they didn't have it, so I still have to order it from Amazon. So that instant gratification itch wasn't scratched. So but today I'm gonna set up this trail camera, and hopefully it will provide some cool footage of the nightlife here. Some of the animals I've seen, obviously deer a lot, but also Itachi, the weasel, the Japanese weasel. Sometimes, and which is the absolute cutest, is the Tanuki, the raccoon dog. I've seen them just walking down a path, and one time one came running towards me, like really small and chubby, came running, and it hadn't noticed me yet for some reason, I don't know. So it came running on the path I was walking on, and then it just stopped in its tracks and then it turned around again. Really cute. So weasel, and early morning I've seen some wild boar, but it would be really cool to get them on camera without disturbing their natural ways. I mean, if you didn't record it, it didn't happen, right? So I can talk about all these things, but I have nothing to show for, then it didn't really happen. I will include some of the footages at the end that that I've recorded with my photo camera, and how I did that with the 2 headlights and the pole and the bear spray. Yeah, that wasn't a good setup, especially not when there's a person coming by and seeing me like this monstrosity in the woods. But I don't care. It's all for the footage. It's all for the likes. One thing I do care about is deer, because when I started this garden here, I had this dream image of having fruit trees left and right, and you come here in the spring or whatever, you harvest fruit in the fall, and you start making your own jam, and you just pick the apples from a tree. You know, a little bit of a Garden of Eden kind of, and where you're allowed to eat the apples. Neighbors already told me, forget about it, it's not gonna work. There's going to be too many deer eating the leaves, there's gonna be monkeys eating the fruits. And I'm like, nah, that can't be right. You're just being pessimistic. I will do this, it will work out. No, it doesn't. I'm really sad about this. It started with the forsythia. No, actually it started with the kaki tree I had, the persimmon, but that was 2 years ago. Leaves were eaten within a week. The plant died pretty soon after. That might not be the reason, but it probably didn't help. But then little by little, the deer started to eat the plants in the garden. First, the ones they really like, the king kong, the kumquatch, and the persimmon. So I had to, you know, protect them, put a fence around it. So the king kong has been protected for a long time, and but the forsythia, they started to nibble on that one, and once it gets colder, they also eat the tea leaves. I had 3 pretty cute growing tea plants, and they just nibbled on that, and that's sad. But the one thing that makes me really sad is that I came here this morning and I saw that they completely destroyed my king kong tree. That was my pride and joy. And yeah, so the neighbors were right. I don't get it though, because I know further down there is king kong trees relatively close to nature, out in the open, and they are, you know, full in growing fruits, and yeah, full of fruits and leaves, foliage and everything. And I will shoot some footage. I can look at it now and it just hurts. It just hurts, because that was kind of the dream, to have a big fruit tree growing. And but yeah, it's a lesson in the cruelty of nature. And I'm just gonna build a wall around here, you know. Gonna build a wall around it, make the deer pay for it. Nah, they're so cute. But I can imagine if you are making a living off of farming, if that's your income, and things like this happen, you get really upset. And but yeah, acceptance is the answer. We will see what happens to the king kong. Maybe it will grow back in, you know, in the spring. Right, so hopefully next time I will have some footage with the trail cam, And yeah, I don't. Yeah, those deer. God, well, gotta let it go. All right, thank you.